Cole Palmer, a talented young midfielder from England, has become one of Chelsea's key players since joining from Manchester City last year. In his first season, Palmer performed brilliantly, with 26 goals and 18 assists in 48 matches. This season, Palmer has contributed 1 goal and 3 assists from the first 2 weeks of the Premier League. Chelsea are currently facing an unstable situation. Since the arrival of Todd Boehly as the new owner, the club has replaced 3 permanent managers and 2 caretaker managers in 2 years. In addition, the large number of new players bought has caused a lack of consistency in the team. Currently, Chelsea has 42 players, which could affect the balance and atmosphere in the dressing room. Former Liverpool defender Jamie Carragher put forward an interesting theory. According to him, if Chelsea continue to perform mediocrely and experience chaos, Cole Palmer could be one of the players who leave Stamford Bridge. Carragher said that Palmer is a Manchester United fan, and if the situation at Chelsea does not improve, Manchester United could be interested in recruiting him in the next 12 months. With Palmer interested in Manchester United and the unstable situation at Chelsea, Manchester United could take this opportunity to get Palmer if Chelsea fail to show improvement. Palmer could be the solution to the problem on the right wing, which has been a problem for Manchester United for a long time. So, if Chelsea have another bad season and Palmer feels uncomfortable, it is not impossible that we could see him in a Manchester United shirt in the future. What do you think about this potential transfer? Don't forget to leave a comment below and share this video with your friends. Next, we will discuss the controversial statement from Chelsea legend John Obi Mikel and Nicolas Jackson's response that recently went viral. Read on to find out more. After Chelsea's 2-0 defeat to Manchester City, John Obi Mikel made a sharp comment about Nicolas Jackson's performance. Mikel criticized Jackson by saying that Chelsea need a striker who is more sharp in finishing. However, Nicolas Jackson, who had just scored and provided an assist in Chelsea's big 6-2 win over Wolves, responded to Mikel's comments firmly. Jackson asked Mikel to shut his mouth via social media, indicating his disagreement with the criticism. In response to Jackson's response, Mikel stood by his stance. He admitted that Jackson is a player with great potential, but still needs to improve his finishing ability. Mikel added that Chelsea need an experienced striker to help develop Jackson and improve the team's performance. Jackson scored 14 goals in the Premier League last season, but many fans expected more from his performance. For this season, Chelsea will rely heavily on Jackson and his teammates to achieve success and compete for the title. Chelsea are also reportedly interested in Napoli forward Victor Osimhen as an additional option. Chelsea returned to action on Thursday night in the second leg of their UEFA Conference League playoff against Servette, having won the first leg 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. Will Jackson be able to show his best form and silence the critics? Let's wait and see. Next, we will discuss the latest news from Chelsea involving their manager, Enzo Maresca, and Ukrainian winger, Mikel Mudryk. What really happened behind Mudryk's withdrawal during Chelsea's 6-2 win against Wolves? Let's take a look together. Chelsea just won a big victory with a score of 6-2 over Wolves. This result is certainly very satisfying for the Blues fans. However, there is one detail that caught our attention: Mikel Mudryk's performance. Enzo Maresca, Chelsea's manager, made the decision to take Mudryk off the field during the match. Although his team performed brilliantly, Maresca expressed his dissatisfaction with Mudryk's performance. In his interview after the match, Maresca said that although Mudryk worked hard when the team didn't have the ball, he expected to see more quality from the player when he had the ball. Maresca felt that there were moments where Mudryk could have performed better. Maresca also expressed his hope that Mudryk could improve his performance in the future. He admitted that Mudryk has potential and some good moments, but he also wants to see more consistency and quality from the Ukrainian winger. In addition, Maresca also mentioned another strategic reason for Mudryk's withdrawal, namely to give Pedro Neto more playing opportunities. This shows that the manager also considers the aspect of player rotation in his plans. That's a review of Enzo Maresca's decision to withdraw Mikel Mudryk from the field in the match against Wolves. Do you agree with Maresca's decision? What do you think? What needs to be improved by Mudryk so that he can perform better in the next match? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest news updates about Chelsea. Next, we will discuss Cole Palmer's surprising performance in 2024 and how he surpasses Erling Haaland in terms of goals and assists. Cole Palmer is currently on fire with Chelsea. In the second week of the Premier League, Palmer showed an extraordinary performance by scoring goals and assists. In the match against Wolverhampton Wanderers, Palmer scored 1 goal and provided 3 assists, all for Noni Madueke, who scored a hat-trick. Let's take a look at Palmer's statistics in 2024. So far, Palmer has been involved in 25 goals in the Premier League, 15 goals, and 10 assists. On the other hand, Erling Haaland, the sharp striker from Manchester City, has only been involved in 18 goals. So, Palmer is currently the player with the most goals and assists in the league. Palmer, who was just recruited by Chelsea last season, immediately showed his ability. In his first season, he scored 25 goals. Now, he has opened his goal and assist account again this season. His consistent performances are crucial for Chelsea, especially in the Premier League. According to reports from Squawka and various football experts, Palmer is currently one of the most outstanding players in the league. Fans and football commentators are very impressed with Palmer's performances and have started comparing him to other top players. So, what do you think? Will Cole Palmer continue to dominate the Premier League, or will Erling Haaland show his mettle again? Let us know in the comments section. Next, we will discuss the latest drama from the Premier League, namely the conflict between Raheem Sterling and Chelsea after Enzo Maresca's surprising decision. Raheem Sterling, the 29-year-old Chelsea striker, is now facing an uncertain future at Stamford Bridge. After not being listed in Enzo Maresca's main plans, Sterling prioritized resolving his contract situation before considering offers from other clubs. Enzo Maresca, Chelsea's new coach, has made the decision not to include Sterling in his team's game plan. This forces Sterling to look for a new club, especially since Chelsea has a very large squad, which makes it difficult for players to get enough playing time. Sterling still has 3 years left on his contract with Chelsea. However, with the current situation, Sterling may have to consider looking for a new club that can give him more playing opportunities if he doesn't want to eat a blind salary. Several clubs have shown interest in Sterling, including Aston Villa, but so far there have been no concrete negotiations. This is because the initial focus is more on resolving Sterling's contract issues at Chelsea. Sterling joined Chelsea in the summer of 2022 from Manchester City. During his time at Stamford Bridge, he has appeared in 81 games, scored 19 goals, and provided 12 assists. However, with the current situation, his future at Chelsea is increasingly uncertain. What do you think? Will Sterling find a new club that is more suitable, or will he continue to stay at Chelsea? Give your thoughts in the comments column. Perhaps we still need to discuss one of the most promising strikers in Europe, Victor Osimhen. Although his talent is unquestionable, Osimhen seems to have not caught the attention of big European clubs. Let's explore why this could be. Victor Osimhen is a big name in Serie A. With 76 goals and 18 assists in 133 appearances for Napoli, Osimhen has proven his ability. Last season, he won the Serie A top scorer title and helped Napoli win the title. This success shows how sharp he is in the front line. However, despite his quality, Osimhen faces 2 big problems: price and salary. Napoli reportedly set a price of €120 million for the striker. This figure is very high, even for top European clubs such as Manchester United or PSG. Not to mention Osimhen's salary demands, which are also quite large. The combination of the two makes many clubs think twice. Due to price and salary constraints, Osimhen's transfer to European clubs seems to be of little interest. Finally, the latest news suggests that Al Ahly from the Saudi Arabian League might be Osimhen's next destination. Fabrizio Romano reports that the club is trying to reach an agreement with Napoli. Victor Osimhen is a world-class striker whose quality is unquestionable. However, the price and salary issues make it difficult for him to move to big European clubs. Maybe the Saudi Arabian League will be the next option for this talented player. Will Osimhen find a suitable place in a new club? Let's wait and see what happens next. Next, we will discuss the latest news about Raheem Sterling, Chelsea's winger who is currently in the spotlight. What really happened to Sterling? Let's see. Raheem Sterling is now in a rather difficult position. Although he had participated in Chelsea's pre-season schedule, he did not appear in the opening Premier League match against Manchester City. This has raised speculation about his future. Chelsea, under manager Enzo Maresca, do not seem to include Sterling in their plans. Maresca stated that he prefers a different type of winger. This makes Sterling have to find a new club before the transfer deadline next Friday. One club that was previously reported to be interested in Sterling was Aston Villa. However, the latest report from The Athletic reveals that Villa have no serious interest in recruiting Sterling. They do not plan to make a move to sign him before the transfer deadline. So, what are the other options for Sterling? Manchester United is one of the clubs that has been linked with Sterling. Sterling still has 3 years left on his contract at Chelsea, with a salary of around £300,000 per week. There are questions about whether Chelsea will owe him money if he takes a pay cut at his new club. This adds to the complexity of the situation for Sterling, who now needs to carefully decide his next move. So, that's the latest update on Raheem Sterling. Will he find a new club before the transfer deadline? Or will he stay with Chelsea until January? Don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss the latest updates from us.